Getting perfect abs is one of the most common goals for many people who work out very consistently. However, building your abs is not the most straightforward thing to do, and even sometimes you might need to burn some fat before proceeding with your goal of building perfect abs. Even though many people are more concerned about the attractiveness that comes with having well-toned abs, it also comes with a number of other benefits, including the fact that it helps to improve posture, prevent lower back pain, and improve your overall athletic form. There are quite a lot of things to do right to get these benefits, and doing a number of ab exercises is just one of them. Others range from things you need to do to make sure your efforts do not get wasted and give you a better chance of getting your perfect abs. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at some key steps you need to start following to help you get perfect abs without changing too much in your routine already. Do stay tuned and enjoy. Number 1. Reduce body fat. Just like we've mentioned earlier, one of the things you might have to do before your abs start to show is to lose some weight. With too much body fat, there is really no chance for your abs to show, and you'll need to get lean enough for you to start seeing results. If you keep on working out and focusing on your abs, it's not like all your efforts will go to waste totally. In fact, you'll still be building your abs, but the thing is, it will stay hidden under the thick layer of fat in your belly area. When you get this fat down, it then becomes easy to see results as soon as you start doing your exercises and matching them with good habits. Belly fat is one of the most challenging body fats to get rid of, and it is one of the things that make this even tougher for your ab goals. Don't try to keep up with the ab exercises if you can't first get lean. In fact, a study on 24 healthy sedentary participants to see if abdominal exercises would have an effect on abdominal fat showed that after 6 weeks of study, training alone was not sufficient to reduce abdominal fat and other measures of body composition. This means that you cannot also rely on the ab exercises entirely to help you get rid of belly fat, as other lifestyle and dietary choices matched with a mix of strength training and cardio will help you in that regard. So you might want to ask, how much body fat do I have to lose for my abs to start showing? Well, there is no one-size-fits-all percentage or amount of fat you'd have to lose. However, men are expected to aim for 12% body fat, while women can have more than 19%. This figure can still change based on different people, and that is why you'd still find people with slightly more body fat percentage having their abs showing. Number 2. Add progressive overload. Progressive overload means increasing your weights or numbers of reps per session as you improve throughout a workout, for muscle growth or for a particular muscle group to really start seeing any effect. It has to be put through specific challenging situations that free these muscles to grow. To put your abs in such a benefit scenario, you will need to apply progressive overload to your ab exercises. This means that if you have an exercise that you're currently doing 10 reps for, slightly increase the number of reps to 11 or 12 when it's time for the next session. An alternative to this is to add some resistance to your already perfect 10 reps. You can do this by making the exercise more challenging by adding weights as you progress into each session. Adding resistance or doing more reps will help put added stress on your abs, which encourages them to grow pretty well. While you're also doing your exercises, you can stick to starting with your heavy-weighted ab exercises before, then wrapping up with higher rep body weight exercises. Number 3. Focus on ab isolation exercises. Even though it would be very good to practice whole exercises that aid muscle building in your body generally, it would do a lot of good to target your abs specifically if you're aiming for perfect abs. While compound exercises like squats and deadlifts are good enough to help you in line with building perfect abs, it is not an efficient option in the long run. During the early days of your workout journey, they tend to work for your abs, and you might even start seeing some growth. However, as you get comfortable with the exercise, things can change pretty fast, and you no longer get the effect you used to get, leaving your abs without proper focus. Studies have also proven this, with one study looking at a range of compound exercises, including back squats, showing that the exercises did not lead to a significant activation of the abs. Based on the results of the study, heavy sets of back squats led to less than 20% activation of your abs. A similar result was found in another study, that a modified clean and jerk lift pattern led to generally little activation in the rectus abdominis and the obliques, both of which are important target areas for your abs. even though planks might represent a good ab exercise to also practice. It is considered too easy for most people as it doesn't really challenge the abs as you'd expect. Instead, you'll need to choose challenging movements that target your abs. So, instead of doing just the normal plank, which can be held for 1 minute easily, try out the long lever plank, which has been found to activate 100% of your abs compared to the normal plank. Aside from this, you can also engage in dynamic ab exercises that involve some movement. These dynamic exercises allow you to overload your muscles significantly compared to isometric hold exercises, where you're not really making any major movements. Dynamic exercises, however, include a lot of lowering and lifting movements, and a combination of these makes it easy to activate your abs and even more effective in getting perfect abs. Number 4. Focus on rectus abdominis. Your rectus abdominis makes up the top layer of your abdominal muscles, and it is even what is commonly referred to as your six-pack. Studies have shown that targeting this area of your muscles gives you a better chance of building the perfect abs. And even though you shouldn't ignore your obliques since they're also essential, targeting your rectus abdominis will be good for you. While there are a lot of options under this category, including a range of crunch movements or leg raise variations, some key options to try out include reverse crunch, abdominal crunch, and jackknife crunch. You can also combine these options with some leg raises. Number 5. Nutrition. Despite training yourself to get perfect abs, results don't just appear without incorporating the right selection of meals and exercises as well. Belly fat is one area that can create serious difficulty in your plans, but you should know that it can take time to disappear, and you will need to be consistent with your workout and all other efforts that are in line with your goals. If you're not already a big fan of protein-rich foods, then it might just be a good time to start, as they are very essential for muscle growth. And coupled with your exercise efforts, they can make it easy to see results within a short time, even with your stubborn belly fat. You can aim to get at least 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day. This means that if you weigh 170 pounds, you'll need at least 120 grams of protein per day. Also remember to eat fewer calories and continue to adjust the number of calories you're eating until you start seeing your abs. Sometimes it just happens that the calorie intake you're used to becomes very comfortable for your body, and as such, at time, you'll need to readjust your intake as you might not get to see any results at all with the current one. In addition to these, making good lifestyle choices like sleeping well for at least 7 hours, drinking water frequently, and reducing your intake of sugary foods or refined carbs, as well as eliminating alcohol and cigarette smoking from your habits are also among the other things that will help you well. Which exercises are currently part of your workout routine for your abs? Let us know in the comments section. If you also enjoyed the video, hit the like button, share with your friends, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, then you should also check out This Is What Happens If You Eat Nothing for 3 Days.